So in this video, we are going to take a look around Flipgrid and what you would need to do in order to post a topic and get video responses from your students. The first thing is you have to create an account, and I've already done so. So this is what your dashboard, well actually this is the My Grid section. This is what your dashboard looks like when you create your account. It tells you your engagement time. It gives you kind of statistics, some good stats on the grid and the posts that you have. So I have a Flipgrid One account, which is the free account. It allows for one grid. You can make one grid, but you can have, tons of topics on that one grid. So the first thing you would do, you go to My Grids and you would create a new grid. And I am going to write Hargrove's grid. Now, this has the code. So if I gave this is the link and the code that I would use to give to my students in order for them to access my grid and the topics. You don't have to put a grid purpose. So if you envision different options for your grid, you can do that also, and you don't have to worry about specifying a purpose. And that's kind of the way I like to do it, because I don't know at what different types. I plan on having a variety of types of video responses. So I would like to make sure that it's applicable to no matter what I would post a topic for. So then you can go down here. You can do password protection, which would require them to enter a password to access the grid or the topic or the response. You can allow students to receive the email notifications when new topics are created or videos are recorded, but that would be a lot of emails going out. You can allow users to share a grid, topic, or video on Twitter, Facebook, or Google Classroom. I'm going to turn that off. You can allow students to download their videos after they create a response, which I think is a neat little feature for this. I do get email notifications when I am making topics. I like to know when they're added so I can check them out. You can make your grid active or inactive. You can do, it says auto-generated captions you can do for the videos. And then you could customize your grid if you would like to. That's kind of up to you. I like this little guy. So I'm going to make that one my customized grid. So there's my grid. I create the grid. So then it pops up and talks about creating a topic. And so a topic would be an area where you would want to house videos for something. So you could you could do topics based on units. You could do topics based on a week of instruction if you planned on using it regularly. You could put the date of that day's class in a topic. You could make a topic for each block of classes that you have. It's kind of up to you. There's all kinds of different ways you can organize it, but you want to make sure that you do organize it so that you can find the posts and the topics that you are looking for easily. So when you want to make a topic, you click plus topic, and I'm going to write test topic for YouTube. So that's the topic title. Today is the date that I'm doing it, so it's right there. Your video response time, you can have 15 seconds or 1 minute and 30 seconds. Those are the only options for the Flipgrid One account. If you want to do other options, you certainly can, but you have to upgrade. And then you can also make it so that you have to approve the responses before they're visible to everybody else. You ask your question here. You can link things. You can type the question. You can link things. You can change the the font type a little bit on there. So you would just ask a question. What is your favorite part about videoing responses to questions? You have 500 characters max on there, so you can do paragraphs, but you have to be careful and cognizant of how much space you're using. Then it has the topic status. You can set, this is for the classroom. If you upgrade over here, you can set dates that it launches and dates that it freezes so it can't be used anymore. There are resources down here. You can add certain things, pictures, emojis. You can record a video or upload a video you've already made if you wanted to supplement that question or have the students watch it before they provide their response. You can attach all kinds of things. So you go through the sections and you choose the options that you want. Then there's a place where you can allow students to decorate their posts with like a selfie. Students love to be able to draw all over the screen and put emojis and things up there to decorate their frame that's the heading of their topic. And so there's more features here. Display the number of views the videos received, allow students to add a link to their video if they wanted to, response title, they can make a title of their response. So you go through all this stuff. And then when you get down to the bottom, you hit create topic. So now this pops up, it gives you a code. So you can either write this code on the board or, if you make this topic your class for the year, like if I say this is Ms. Hargrove's 4th block topic, then no matter what they posted, they would use this code every time. If you wanted to do different topics based on what you're doing, then you could take this link right here, and that would be the link to that topic whenever you wanted to have them direct back to it. You could put that up on Google Classroom or whatever. The bottom one is a direct link to the specific topic. So let me clarify, because I think I just made that very confusing. The grid code is this. So this is the code to the grid, my one grid where all my topics are. And then this right here is the link to get there. So that can be in Google Classroom, or they can just put this code in to get to my grid for this particular topic. If I change topics a lot, or add multiple topics, I can use this code right here, this link, and it will take you directly to this question. So if you do multiple topics or ask different types of questions or do different things with your Flipgrid, you may want to use this link when you post, so you can post it to Google Classroom or whatever, and it'll take them directly to the topic. So there are lots of different options, and the videos are super fun to watch, and it's really, really cool to get to have the kids feel more capable of explaining why they think the way they think. So when you get responses, just so you know, there are things you can do. When you get responses down here, you can share them. I was trying to find, I don't have one on here, so on this particular account, but there are multiple options. So there's drop-down menus just like these. There are drop-down menus on the video responses as they come up, and it allows you to share them, and you can download them for use if you wanted to. And for this for my account, the videos are visible by the public. So that is something that you would need to make sure that you explain to the students so that they know and practice good digital literacy and digital responsibility. So this is just a quick little intro to Flipgrid in case you wanted to do it, but you were a little hesitant or unsure. And I hope this helps.